So far, so story. Hey guys, it's Mindez here playing some Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright Ace Ventura. The storyteller wrote a new story right before our very eyes. A man from afar falls to a golden curse and a woman from afar cries out in grief. This passage could be referring to Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. We must hurry over to them at once. I have a terrible feeling something will happen at the alchemist's house today. Gee, I wonder what will happen. The stories so far in this game are just not very timely, shall we say. Chapter 4. The Golden Court. Get it? Because Layton's now a statue made of gold? That's what happened in the last episode. It doesn't make sense. How did it come to this? The damned witch. Why'd it have to happen to the professor? Of all people. He was a saint, you know. You've got to believe me, Nick. I'm being a spirit medium, but I'm no witch. How do we know? I don't know. I think Maya might be a witch here, guys. I think Maya might have been a witch and might have turned Layton into gold. I think that's really the only explanation. Don't worry, I know it wasn't you. I will lie to your face to make it feel better. Say, have you seen Luke today? I haven't seen him since last night. He was crying all night. I didn't know what to say to him. Now, I guess he's probably just run off somewhere. I didn't even bother checking on him this morning, you know. He can take care of himself, surely. No kidding, he's the one suffering the most from all this. Poor kid. He probably needs some time alone with his grief. We should leave him be. So, he's going to come barging into the courtroom at some point. Probably. Yeah, he shouldn't have to see this trial. It'd be too hard for him. Let me guess, he's right here. Spella, why have they let you enter the dungeon? That doesn't seem realistic. Oh, it's Spella. What are you doing here, Spella? Have you been cleared of the accusations? No, not yet. If only it was that easy. It's just that I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come here. You're not... Okay, sure. The guards are just like, yeah, let's just let the Great Witch Bazella walk around free. It's fine. I'm free to go wherever I like within this building. I see. If she really were the Great Witch Bazella, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Bazella knows enough magic to just be able to teleport or fly away or whatever. In fact, we've seen the witches teleport. I don't know how they think they can keep her here, but whatever. I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. He was such a good man. He was a saint. I'm sorry, Spella. Huh? What are you apologising for? We were supposed to find clues connected to Bazella, but we couldn't find anything. And now the professor's been. No, don't say that. It's not your fault. I don't believe a word of what they say about mine. She isn't a witch. Sure she is. Silly Spella. Mr. Wright, do you mind if I assist you in court today? Yes. This is someone that's accused of being the Great Witch Bazella. Why are they letting her walk around and be in courtrooms? Whatever. Whatever. Hey, we want to get Spella back for this court trial. Let's invent some kind of reason. Oh yeah, there we go. She's not technically under arrest. There we go. She can walk around free. It's fine. I want to help you and Maya. Spella. I'm guessing it's Batman. Is it Batman? No, it's not. It's Butler Woman. Trail, butler of the late Master Belduke. I have come to inquire after Miss Maya. It is most regrettable what happened yesterday. Oh, thank you for coming all the way here. Huh? You look really pale, Jean. Are you alright? Is he/she going to be a witness? Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that since the incident, sleep has eluded me. I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy. I hoped there may be some mention of a method by which something turned to gold, maybe reverted back to its original form. Hopefully with the arm still attached. Because his arm fell off. I just feel like reminding people. You're looking for a way to rescue the Professor. Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why we must never lose hope. Gene! Defender accused. The trial is about to start. Proceed to the chamber. Oh my god, are we going to have a cutscene of someone burning to death again? Because I enjoy watching people burn to death. Nick! Cheer up, Maya. I'm not just going to let them sentence you. I just wish all this would stop already, whether someone's a witch or not. No one deserves to be burned. I know, I can't stand for it either. Ellipses. If you'll kindly excuse me now, I must return to my duties. No problem, we appreciate you coming to see us. So, who's going to be on the witness stand? We've got the two people... the two random people that were there as Layton got turned to gold, and we've got some guy who will hopefully be there. Something's bothering me. Do you see someone odd today? Let's go, Mr. Wright! The trial's about to begin! I'm wondering if Grail's going to be on the witness stand. Who knows? Oh, I don't get to watch someone burn to death yet! Well, the faster we lose this trial, the faster we can watch Maya burn to death.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin, as scheduled.
Okay.
Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Oh wait, I still don't have a sword. I still don't have. I'm sorry, I forgot my sword. I know I'm allowed swords now, but I kind of left mine at home. I was using it to slice some bread earlier.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has his sword ready for the work of justice.
Yeah, I don't have my sword.
Defense ready, Your Honor.
I have the sword. I have my sword of logic.
At this stage, I just gotta give it all I've got.
I might have a little Swiss Army knife. Does that count as a sword? Will that do?
It would appear the defender has thrown down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum.
I didn't bring a gauntlet either, though. That's the thing. I'm really unprepared for this trial.
Now, before we begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
Sure.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's me.
Last time we met, you stood in this court as an apprentice baker.
Ace Baker, I'll have you know.
In all honesty, when I saw you for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
Is that so? What a fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize you
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Does that basically mean that you're not going to give me any kind of chances or anything like that? You're not going to go easy on me?
Now may your duel begin. Fight bravely and expose the truth behind this heinous crime.
Okay.
All right, we're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum.
Who's that?
I knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my eyes on her. She's got witch written all over her.
Oh, this is going to be people on the witness stand. Pearl, what are you doing? He's just going to sleep on the back of my chair. Whatever.
Why not put the baker on trial? Bake the baker, I say!
Bake the baker! TSM! TSM!
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
He may be adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations.
Oh, I've not got my shield either! God damn it! No sword, no shield, no gauntlet. Wow, all we have is logic.
Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Thank you for believing in me, Espella.
Espella Cantabella. I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
And the voice acting has stopped, so now it's my turn. Inquisitor Barnum, you begin your opening statement. I know he sounds absolutely nothing like that, but I'm giving him the same voice I give to the judge in the Ace Attorney games. Just for easiness. As you wish, my lord. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events. If it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight. Oh, it would please me immensely. As you wish, Inquisitor. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Yuan Belduke, the alchemist. Here is the sketch plan of his residence. So, I think the room on the left is the butler's room, and the room on the right will be the study. So he doesn't actually have any bathroom or anything like that. No, it's just these two rooms. Okay, gotcha. This room of somewhat questionable nature is the alchemist's study in which the incident took place. The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim, no one else. The witnesses who arrived at the scene seconds later have indicated where they found the accused and the victim. Very well, the sketch is accepted as evidence. I'm gonna guess that Maya's seen something that would probably help, and she's just not gonna say anything. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man 1 second, a gold statue the next. Such wickedness. Magic that turns things into gold? Sure. Sure, why not? Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged. Goodness, that is terrifying! Rumours have reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or after. But incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial? No, he wasn't a hat maker. Yes, he was that exact same hat maker. Bizarre as it is. Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city. That is all we know. And you, sir, his acquaintance. You are an unusual presence in our city yourself. Ellipses! If you have nothing nice to say, just say ellipses. Humph! Today's case certainly is peculiar. That's not the last of peculiarities, my lord. The alchemist study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past, which we are also going to have to get to the bottom of. I remember delivering away yesterday the mysterious death of Newton Belduke himself. Indeed, my lord. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still remained unsolved in our fair city. The witchman escaped her punishment back then. But perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved. What? What are you implying? Well, he's implying that Maya did both of them. And I'm implying that it was one of the people on the witness stand. We don't know which one yet. We'll just kind of do an eeny meeny miny mo type thing and accuse whichever one it stops on. You will know Sir Knight, Sir Suddenly Pale Blue Knight. How interesting! It seems the Inquisition has something up their sleeve. Now, Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin. Put the sword away. You're not impressing anyone here, you know. You're just compensating for something. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft. If only. If only I made it to the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented all this from happening. I won't let Maya take the rap for this. I'll find every single crack in her testimony and prove it wasn't her. In their testimony, even. Not in her testimony. I'm going to assume that her testimony is going to be true. Because she's a friend of mine, and that's what friends get. Welcome to Witch's Court, honorable witnesses. Now let us hear your names and occupations. Some guy! Wait a minute. Is this a different some guy? Some guy punching bag. I'm known far and wide as a mere punching bag. I soon to be the new head of Punching Bag's retail organization, Pro.
Hang on!
Yep, definitely hang on. What's that, Blue Squire? You're that guy from the You're some guy. Just what the heck's happened to you? You look like you've been on one of those ultimate makeover shows. He's like, what the hell is an ultimate makeover show? Whatever do you mean? My name is some guy at Punch and Bag. I, soon to be the head of Punch and Bag's retail organization, Pro. What is the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I do not care to delve into this witness's personal affairs. Looks like he remembers them all too well. Hidden puzzle! Sound the klaxon! The hidden puzzle warning lights must be turned on! This is the first time in the entire game that thing's not been 0. Sound the klaxons!